Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of Movie Talk. This week's movie is Inside Out. Do you ever look at someone and wonder what's going on inside their head? Disney Pixar's Inside Out takes a rollicking journey into the mind to find the answer. Based in headquarters, the control center of 11-year-old Riley's mind, 5 emotions are hard at work, led by light-hearted, optimistic Joy. She strives to make sure Riley stays happy as she operates alongside fellow emotions, fear, anger, disgust, and sadness. Okay, highlights of this movie. This movie was made in 2015 and is a 3D computer animated comedy drama film created by Disney and Pixar. This movie explores and explains why the 5 basic emotions, joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust, are so important, although it does mainly focus on joy and sadness. Or at least in my opinion, it kind of does. Okay, things I loved about this movie. First off, I really liked the story. I thought it was a very good, well thought out story plot. And I just loved how they did it, how they made this so, what's the word I'm looking for? So relatable. They did have this 11-year-old girl, and you see inside her head, and you see that her emotions are, the 5 emotions are just basically every time she needs to react to something, they're all scrambling to try and make the proper response. But when you zoom into, like, her parents, because they do that twice, you see it's a little more organized, which is, I think is very true. Adults have more of a control on their emotions, so the parents, inside the parents' head, would be more orderly and organized, where kids are a little more not in control of their emotions. They're still kind of learning how to do this, and so it's a little more, so inside Riley's head's a little more disorganized. So I really liked how they did that. I love the emotions. I liked how each emotion really did stick to that emotion. Anger was always angry. Fear was always nervous and fearful about stuff. Disgust was always how she was supposed to be. Joy was always optimistic, and sadness was always the exact opposite of joy. And I liked how they each had their own own specific color, and when there was a memory, depending on the memory of that emotion, the little sphere that the memory was in that particular color. So, discussed memories that were, when disgust was in control, were green. When fear was in control, were purple. When anger was in control, red. When sadness was in control, were blue. And when joy was in control, were yellow. And so I really did like that. And I liked how they used the uniform color for each emotion in the heads of the other characters as well, because we do zoom into some of those as well. How joy was always yellow, anger was always red, and so on and so forth. It was very uniform. How they tended to have more of a uniformed look for each emotion, and then in like the more put together characters, Riley really being the only one who had the ununiformed look set of emotions, the 5 emotions in a specific person had a uniformed look as well. I also like the ending where we learn kind of the moral of the story and everything's brought together. I also like seeing inside the head of some of the other characters. I did touch on that, so I'm not going to get too much into that. I just thought it was really good because we also go inside the head of the teacher, the teen at the pizza parlor, one of the classmates, a dog, and a cat. And I thought that was just cute and funny because that was like more near the end. I also liked how when Joy and Sadness are accidentally ejected from headquarters, and I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't want to give away any spoilers, how Anger, Fear, and Disgust attempted to keep Riley happy even though they had no chance of doing that because none of them were Joy. Like, literally none of them were Joy. So I found that kind of funny and amusing. So you're seeing this kind of teenage attitude when they're trying to do that, which was kind of cute and funny. Okay, voice actors in this movie. And I just did Riley, her parents, her 5 emotions, and then her imaginary friend. Because there were other characters, but it's like they were kind of unimportant characters. So I just did like the main ones that were important. So Joy was voiced by Amy Poe, I believe is how you say her name, and if I mispronounce anything, anybody's name, I apologize. Sadness was voiced by Phyllis Smith. Anger was voiced by Lewis Black. Disgust was voiced by Mindy Kaling, I believe is how you say her name. Fear was voiced by Bill Hader. Riley was voiced by Caitlin Diaz. Her mom was voiced by Diana Lane, and her dad was voiced by Kyle McLachlan, I believe is how you say his last name. And then Bing Bong, Riley's imaginary friend, was voiced by Richard Kind. Okay, question of the week. Now, I know I didn't touch on this on the highlights, so I'm going to do this now. Inside Riley's head, inside everybody's head, apparently, are islands of personality which govern the personality of a certain person and are created through core memories, which are very special memories. And apparently, everyone's is different. So, my question for you is, which one of Riley's 5 personality islands did you like the best? Did you like the Goofball Island, Hockey Island, Friendship Island, Honesty Island, or Family Island? And she does get more at the end of the movie, it's just we don't really see them. They're just mentioned. So those are the 5 that I want to know which ones you liked. If they do a Inside Out 2, we'll explore the other personality islands. But we're not going to do that right now because we didn't see them. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, quick reminder. Okay, feel free to check out my other movie talk video. Sorry about that. I kind of jumped ahead a little there. But please note that Revenge of the Sith is exclusively on Facebook. Right now, I will do a remake of that video and repost it at some point. And they continue there. And also, please note that Van Helsing, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, and Air Buddies, Spooky Buddies are also exclusively on Facebook. I will do remakes of those videos, I promise, but as they are kind of Halloweenish movies, I will wait till next October to do remakes of them and repost them. Okay, so that's going to be a little while. Okay, also feel free to check out my Movie Talk Special Edition videos. Please note that the Lion King Birthday Special Edition video is exclusively on Facebook. I will do a remake of it, but it won't be posted until next October 6th, as it is a birthday special edition video, so it only makes sense to repost it on my actual birthday. Okay, also feel free to check out my other videos. They continue right there. Okay, before I sign off, a couple of things. First off, please note that my top 10 Star Wars Men video and my book talk video on the School for Good and Evil Book 3, The Last Ever After, are on my Facebook page. I will be doing remakes of those videos. However, the book talk video will more than likely wait until I reread The Last Ever After, just so I can do a more accurate account on what happens in it. Until then, feel free to check them out on my Facebook page, and I will have the link in the description section. Also, TV Talk will now exclusively be on my Facebook page, and this is due to the fact that YouTube is considering those videos to be spam. So if you do want to watch those videos, feel free to friend me on Facebook, okay? I'm very good about getting back to people with my friend that send me friend requests. And again, I will have the link in the description section. And finally, due to the fact that I have to work next Friday and Saturday, and possibly Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I work in a grocery store. We're getting into our busy time at work. I will be posting next week's movie talk video on Thursday, November 16th. So it'll be a day early, and so it'll just be a day early. So look for that then. Okay, as always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.